Why Carrie Underwood slipped back into her old American Idol looks as judge in more Season 23 style facts, exclusive. The singer, who is wrapping up her debut season as an American Idol judge, shares behind-the-scenes details of all of her looks styled by Marina, Toybina and Courtney Webster. Carrie Underwood is an integral part of American Idol history. As the Season 4 winner, she's cemented herself as a piece of the show's legacy. 20 years after becoming a contestant on the competition show in 2005, the country singer, 42, returned to her roots, but this time as a judge. On March 9, Underwood entered her new era alongside vets Luke Bryan and Lionel Richie, and throughout it all delivered one show-stopping look after the other. "I absolutely love fashion and getting to play dress-up for my job," Underwood tells People exclusively ahead of Season 23's conclusion on May 18. She didn't tackle the massive feat of styling an outfit week in and week out alone. Alongside her stylists Marina, Toybina and Courtney Webster, the good girl singer was able to curate a wardrobe of gowns, suits, mini dresses and more that combined comfort, functionality and fun. "Designing for Idol felt like a natural evolution of the work we've done together," Toybina and Webster tell People. "Every look must embody her strength, grace and star power. We embraced a more refined, editorial approach for television that allowed her authenticity to shine in a more intimate, seated setting, without losing that signature Carrie brilliance." What makes a look so Carrie though? Bold femininity and drama channeled through refined embellishment and pieces that accentuate her figure. "It's that quiet confidence woven into every thread," they say. Ahead, get more fun style details from Underwood and her super stylist squad. Blast from the past. Throughout the season, Underwood paid homage to her 2000s outfit choices. "There are definitely a lot of things I still have, like my original finale dress and the jacket I wore when I originally performed alone, both of which I loved bringing back this season," says Underwood. When she wasn't pulling off epic rewears, including the low-cut leopard print dress she wore in 2005, she referenced plenty of her archived looks. "I love that we gave a nod to my original audition outfit with the pink dress I wore on the first day as a judge," she added, in reference to the hot pink cape dress she wore for the season's premiere. On how her personal style has evolved, Underwood continues, "Well, back then, we were wearing our own clothes and the few things we were able to buy with a very modest wardrobe budget. Even then, I always wanted to be comfortable, and I did get to play around a little with different looks and hairstyles in that first season." Referencing her past self was significant for Underwood in many ways. "I owe my career to American Idol. It has been such an important part of my life and I will always be grateful for that. Coming back as a judge 20 years later is such a special full-circle moment for me, and it's meant a lot to share that journey with the people that have been there from the beginning, as well as a whole new generation of Idol fans." Toybina and Webster said seeing Underwood in her archives was incredibly nostalgic and meaningful. "Watching her step back into those moments with such grace reminded all of us how far she's come, and yet how grounded and true to herself she's remained." Setting the bar. The stylist duo tell People that there wasn't a particularly risky outfit that made the cut. For every show, they really wanted to experiment with different aesthetics and to put their best foot forward with every one of them. "We did take a few bold, creative leaps, particularly when aligning wardrobe with the themed episodes. It was a delicate balance between pushing the boundaries of fashion and honoring the theatricality of the themes, all while preserving the integrity of Carrie's personal style. Every choice was intentional and Carrie carried each look with effortless poise and confidence," they say. Along the way, Underwood says wardrobe malfunctions were avoided. "We've had a couple behind the scenes but the team is always quick to address them. Thankfully nothing too major. Definitely fewer chances of that happening here than when I'm performing live on stage for 2 hours with multiple wardrobe changes." Prep time. Pulling together such a robust collection of outfits from various places, including Underwood's closet, takes lots of prep on Toybina's and Webster's part. Preparing for the season took months of planning and creative development. Given Carrie's demanding schedule, we split fittings into multiple sessions to ensure flexibility and the ability to thoughtfully curate each look. Once the hero option was selected, it typically took about a week leading up to each episode to perfect the details, from tailoring and custom embellishments to accessories and final styling. Every ensemble was crafted with intention, aligning with the week's theme while staying true to Carrie's elevated and ever-evolving aesthetic. Underwood was also effortless to collaborate with. Carrie has an innate understanding of who she is, both as an artist and a woman. She's collaborative, open, and deeply respectful of the creative process. Her trust, humility, and radiant spirit make every moment of working together a privilege. The favorites. Underwood loved all of the looks, but there were definitely a few standouts from the rotation. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame episode was definitely a favorite, says the singer, who wore her own leather jacket and a custom Levi's kilt for the taping. I also loved the Oksana Muka gown I wore to perform How Great Thou Art for the Easter show. And, of course, who doesn't want to dress like a Disney princess, so looks inspired by Alice in Wonderland and Rapunzel were a lot of fun. As for Toybina and Webster, they loved the multicolored beaded column dress from the brand The Stars fashion house that she wore on the iconic Women episode. The refined elegance of its silhouette, combined with the striking, architectural intricacy of the hand-beaded embellishments, made it both visually captivating and artistically exceptional. Standing ovation for the glam. Of course, to complement her fashion, Underwood stepped up her glam game. Makeup artist Melissa Schleicher always did Underwood's signature glossy lip, while hairstylist Lorenzo did up her hair in many ways. It's fun to play, but I always want to look like me, Underwood said of her look. In the same way we like to bring the rhinestones and sequins and fringe to the fashion, we always love to bring more to the glam too, more lashes, more hair and more sparkle.